Good morning, Bitcoiners. Welcome to the channel Bitcoin for Mere Mortals, where we're going to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, technology, and the future. Bitcoin for Mere Mortals is also a book. It's available at Amazon, and it's the perfect present for Christmas, right? Had to sell my own book, right? Otherwise, who's going to sell it? The market is a little bit flat today again. We lost around 2%, back to 48. I think it's gonna be like this, up and down, but mostly flat until next year, and then we'll see what happens. Ethereum has lost 4,000, and the 4,000 mark is now at 3,900 or 3,900. Solana is a bit down as well. Cardano is 2% up, unusual. Luna has lost 10% today after making 2 or 3 all-time highs recently, yesterday and the day before. So, but still taking a breather. Avalanche is losing 4%. And it's not too far from the all-time high. It's only 23% to get there. Polkadot is green, going to 27, and Polygon is up 3%. It's very, very close to all-time high again. I think, in fact, they did all-time high yesterday because it was 265 and now it's 270. That means that between yesterday and today, they've reached an all-time high. Okay, in the fear and greed index, we are still in fear, but it's more fear than yesterday. Yesterday we were 45, now we were 34. This is just normal, but the more the fear, the better the opportunity to buy. Right, let's talk about Michael Saylor again. How can we avoid talking about Michael Saylor on a Bitcoin video? Michael Saylor is now declared that he's got 17,000 Bitcoins in his personal account, not in the MicroStrategy account. MicroStrategy owns 120,000, more than that, 120,000 Bitcoins. But this guy is already worth, his Bitcoin is already worth 860 million only in Bitcoin. He probably has some other assets, and he could become I don't know, but he's gonna be one of the richest person in the world soon, because Bitcoin is going up 10-20x, and that's gonna be a lot of money. Anyway, but some people criticize Michael Saylor and other people and say, oh, you see, Bitcoin is a toy for the rich, they have too much Bitcoin, now there's not enough for me, blah blah blah. Well, you want to have more Bitcoin? Stop complaining and go and buy Bitcoin today before all the other millionaires buy the whole lot. This is a free market. In free markets, anybody is allowed to buy. You are allowed to buy $10 of Bitcoin, and anybody is allowed to buy $10 million of Bitcoin if they have the money. How can we stop that? And in fact, the Michael Saylor is buying Bitcoin. If you already have Bitcoin, it's benefiting you. And Michael Saylor is gonna keep buying Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin you buy today will go up thanks to Michael Saylor. So what's not to like? I don't get it. I'm not gonna swear, but I don't care if Michael Saylor has a lot of Bitcoin. Good for him. I only have very little, but my very little is going up, and that's what I care about. So stop being jealous about rich people having more money than you. That's always going to be the case. If you want to stop that, if you want to redistribute the wealth in the world, the sooner you enter in Bitcoin, the better. So enter now instead of next year, because you will be buying Bitcoin, you will take any Bitcoin away from the rich that hasn't entered the market yet. Okay, this is a graph showing the futures open interest. Future open interest is about the sentiment of the market in the field of the future markets. That is showing that the price, they're pointing that the price is basically they are optimistic about the price, and usually the price will follow that. So this is a good indication for Bitcoin, because the future market is considering that soon the price is going to go up. Okay, this is the debate between Jack Dorsey and we could say Vitalik Buterin and the Winklevoss brothers and all that. It's about Web3. What's Web3? Web3 is the next evolution of the web. Right now we are in Web 2.0. And Vitalik Buterin and others think that this web is not ready for the future. And now with all these cryptocurrencies, smart contracts, NFTs, metaverse, we need a new web, or we need a new evolution of the web. And they have labeled it Web 3.0 or Web 3. Jack Dorsey, which is a Bitcoin maximalist, reckons that Web 3 is marketing bullshit, and there's nothing tangible about that. There's only hype, and there's nothing to see there. They say Web 3 because they want you to buy the coin, and you should completely ignore that. I usually agree with Jack Dorsey. I agree that the Bitcoin is the best cryptocurrency out there by far. It's the only store of value. It's the only safe haven against inflation, and is the most secure, the safest, and the more stable. I agree with that 100%. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, but I am very close to it. But then again, I think there's opportunity for other coins to enter another niches like NFTs, like decentralization of finances, DeFi, the metaverse, and all that. At the end of the day, technology invents a new playground, and they play in that playground. And Web3 could be the next playground. People used to laugh about the internet. People used to laugh about smartphones, digital technology, digital cameras, and all that. And now they're here, and they are part of our lives. The metaverse is here, NFTs are here, DeFi is here. Just to mention one example, with DeFi, you can trade. Some traders, they trade 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They can buy some coins, some small coin, and they can leverage the coin 100x. I mean, this is very risky and not for most people, and I don't do it. But you have the freedom to do that if you want. Why not? Why not? You want to buy Shiba coin? Why not? Buy Shiba coin. It's like gambling. It is. But what's wrong with gambling? If you know that you want to bet some money, even though you acknowledge that you would probably lose the lot, but go ahead. This is a free world. So I don't see anything wrong with that. But the thing is, for example, DeFi is trying to take away the market from Wall Street. Wall Street is so decadent and so obsolete that they still are open only from 8 to 3, Monday to Friday. I mean, what is that? In the 21st century, everything in Wall Street is electronic. There's nothing stopping them from opening 24 hours a day. Why do they still open like a human. They were human there, dealing with the. I don't get it. I don't get it. So DeFi, you can trade, you can buy futures, you can leverage, you can buy coins, you can speculate, you can do whatever you want if that's your thing, and you can do it 24 hours a day, and you can do it in a decentralized way, permissionless way. You don't need to ask permission to anybody, your bank or your government or whatever. You go and do it because it's your freedom to do it, and that's Web3 for you. Jack Dorsey doesn't agree with that. He reckons Bitcoin should be the only thing there, but Bitcoin does not provide things like DeFi or NFTs or the metaverse. Is not really geared for that. So I think there is room for 90% of the money is going to be into Bitcoin. 10% could be in technology. In technologies, all those metaverse, Web3, DeFi things. And I don't think it's hype. I don't think it's marketing or just marketing, even though Vitaly Buterin might be using it as a marketing tool to put the price up of Ethereum. Anyway, that's what I think, and that's my opinion. If you don't agree, let me know below in the comments, please. Right, scalability or stability. Solana network is having some problems lately. Solana it was going up like crazy this year. It's gone up 10,000% in a year, and many people were saying, "Oh, this is it. This Solana is more scalable than Ethereum. Solana is gonna be the new Ethereum. It's gonna kill Ethereum. It's so much better, so much faster, so much cheaper. No, I don't have any problems with stability, scalability, the crowded network or whatever." But not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. It's very, very easy to grow fast when you're small, but the moment you become a big player, and Solana is now among the top 5, I think. Where is it? Solana? Yeah, it's number 5 actually in market cap. Solana is already 50 billions worth, so that's not small anymore. That's already quite big. So that means that they're having the problems that big companies have. It's not the same having a small shop where you sell, I don't know, groceries to your neighbors, and then to have a big supermarket chains all over the country. It's not the same. You will always have scalability problems, even if your network is slightly faster or slightly cheaper than the others. And not only scalability, they are having security problems. They've been attacked. They have a DDoS attack, and some funds were stolen, and that's why the price went down, and now it's slowly recovering. I think there are teething problems. I think they will recover from this, but it shows you that it's not so easy to kill Ethereum. It's not so easy to kill anybody here. All of them will have problems when they reach a certain threshold. So yeah, don't keep looking for the Ethereum killer, because it's probably not coming. Anyway, another thing about this is the fiat currencies performing. How are they performing against the dollar? The dollar is performing really badly this year. It has lost officially. It has a 7% inflation officially, which is probably more. But the Turkish lira is lost 16.2% against the dollar. But I don't believe this. This is much more than that. In fact, I put some figures the other day. It was near 50%, and the peso it was also 40%, something like that. So in any case, the dollar is going down, and all these currencies are going down against the dollar, against a currency that is going down. So can you see the trend here? If you live in any of these countries, or in any country for that matter, you should really put some money into Bitcoin, because your money is melting. Like the money is like an ice cube in your hand. It's melting as we speak. So protect your money from inflation and from losing value. Right. Related to what we said just now, if you missed out on the hot cryptos like Solana or Avalanche or this and that, don't worry. Buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and you will do fine. Bitcoin is gone up 100% this year. Ethereum is gone up 600%, I believe. Ethereum is up almost 540%. That's plenty. You don't need more than that. If you wanna go more risk than that, the lower you go in this list, the more risk you will be getting. Solana has gone up 12,000%. Luna has gone 17,000%. Avalanche has gone 4,000%. Math is gone up 14,000%. But the risk is there, so there's no gain without risk. So if you want to go for the safest bet, just bet for the two big ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and only Bitcoin. If you can only buy one, let it be Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the safest asymmetric bet in financial history. So that's my advice. Not financial advice, of course. So don't worry too much about missing out. You're not missing out anything. Just buy Bitcoin. And this is why Bitcoin has many enemies. Banks don't like Bitcoin. Taxis don't like Uber. Hotels don't like Airbnb. Bookstores don't like Amazon. Cinemas don't like Netflix. Oil companies don't like Tesla. Innovation is not always like. There you go. All these people in green are success stories. All these people in white are not going to make it. They are not going to make it. In 10 years, we won't have, unfortunately or fortunately, depends how you like, but there won't be many of those around. I believe there won't be banks. Probably won't be taxis as we know them. Hotels, yeah, hotels will survive because they're different. Bookstores, they are already gone. Cinemas, I'm surprised they haven't. They're still open. You know, it's sad. In a way, it's sad. I like to go to the cinema sometimes, but can they compete? Really? Oil companies, I really hope they are not around in 10 years. I really, really, really hope. I hate oil companies. I hate oil. I got an electric car and I charge it with solar energy. I don't want to partake in this crazy oil thing. Anyway, that's my opinion. If you don't like it, just let me know in the comments. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and now I'll be off for a couple of days or so. So I hope you enjoy your time with your family and you keep stacking satoshis, because the best lottery is Bitcoin. Remember. Merry Christmas and bye now.